Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Hello and welcome back to the program. Welcome to Intermediate, class number 170. And as always, we'll get started with a little review of yesterday's content, class 169. So it's good for you to be following along with the radio and with the television, right? That's the idea, because we're following the content that you can see on the television today. So be sure to expose yourself every day to both the radio and the television, and hopefully you are a subscriber in the course and you have the book collection and access to the website as well with all the additional content. This is a very complete course, so be sure to take advantage of it. Okay, we were talking about the word also yesterday, so también. But now we were looking at two different forms. We saw the structure of also in the sense of I can speak Spanish, I can also speak English. Hablo español, también hablo inglés. I speak, or I can speak Spanish. I can also speak English. Then we also saw the structure without an auxiliary verb when we have he studied history. He also studied philosophy. So without the auxiliary verb. So here we're going to mix these forms. We have a little bit of translation. He ido a México, también he ido a Brazil. I've been to Mexico. I've also been to Brazil. Voy a visitar a mis padres. También voy a visitar a mi abuela. I'm going to visit my parents. I'm also going to visit my grandmother. All right. I studied history. Yo estudié historia. También estudié filosofía. I studied history. I also studied philosophy. So here, there, without the auxiliary verb. Okay, so also, in the sense of también. Let's practice with a few more examples. So, for example, I have to work. And you? Yes, Kyle, I also have to work. Now, Alberto can speak Spanish. And Leila? Yes, Leila can also speak Spanish. I've tried, of course, I live in Spain, so I've tried paella. And you? I've also tried paella. Of course, if you live in Spain, you must have tried paella. I like pizza, and so does my roommate. So using also, you could say you like pizza, and your roommate, compañero de piso, also likes pizza. Compañero de piso, we say roommate. In American English, in British English, it would be a little more common to say flatmate. I say roommate, but he's not my compañero de habitación. He or she, they don't live in my room, but they live in my apartment or my flat. But we say in American English, roommate. And in American English, for piso, we tend to say apartment. Whereas in Britain, they say flat. And a flat, and your compañero is your flatmate. In American English, they say apartment, but they don't say apartment mate. We never say apartment mate. No, it's always roommate. I have a few roommates. I have 2 roommates right now. I have a 3-bedroom house, but I rent one of the bedrooms, so I have 2 roommates. Mm-hmm. Now, Carly Carson, she teaches English. And David? Pues también. So Carly teaches English, and David also teaches English. Carly teaches, and David also teaches. I'm from Canada. And Carly? You're from Canada. And Carly is also from Canada. Now, I have a watch. Y tú también, no? Yes, Kyle, you have a watch, and I also have a watch. I also have a watch. I have a watch, too. También, claro, se puede decir, I have a watch, too. I also have a watch. I have a watch too, in the sense of también. You live in Spain, I suppose, right? And your brother? Oh, yes, Kyle, I live in Spain, and my brother also lives in Spain. He also lives in Spain, right? I teach in the 4.0 course. And Natasha? Yes. Natasha also teaches in the 4.0 course. Sure. She also teaches in the course. All right. So, also, we've practiced it. We practiced this structure yesterday. We've also practiced with it today, so I think it's time to move on. Let's move on now and take a look at our word of the day. Word of the day. Yes, it is time for the word of the day. Lograr, conseguir. Lograr, conseguir. We say in English, we have the verb to accomplish. To accomplish. And we have a noun, accomplishment. Yes, we had several important accomplishments last year. The verb to accomplish. We accomplished a lot of things. What are your main accomplishments? You could be asked in a job interview. What are your main accomplishments, or what are the accomplishments that you are most proud of? Yes. And, for me, I'm glad that I think I've accomplished a lot with this radio show. And if you listen to the show every day, if you watch the television, you will learn a lot of English, and that would be a great accomplishment. Un logro, an accomplishment. So to accomplish something, hopefully you set a goal to accomplish with your English. Hopefully you set the goal of improving your English a lot this year. And this course, I promise, this course, as long as you follow it and you work hard, will help you accomplish that goal. Okay. We also have objectives. To reach your objectives and to accomplish your goals. To accomplish goals, reach objectives. Objetivos. Okay, so now we can move on and we can talk about a new verb here in class number 170. We have the verb to steal, which is robar, to steal. Every day he steals something. Yesterday he stole something. Lately he has stolen a lot of things. So this is an irregular verb. Now, one thing I want to mention, which isn't in the manual. I don't think. No, it's not mentioned here, but we have to steal, and then we have to rob. So to rob and to steal, robar. To rob. So someone is robbed. You can rob someone. You can rob a bank. Someone can rob you, but they don't steal you. No, unless they run and they pick you up. They pick you up and they take you away, then they just stole you. No. That's very rare. But you steal something. I have been robbed. Well, ask me if I've ever been robbed. Kyle, have you ever been robbed? Have you ever been robbed? Yes, I have. I've been robbed. Now, I changed to the past now because I'm talking about one occasion. I was robbed in 2006. Ask me what the thieves stole. Kyle, what did the thieves steal? What did they steal? The thieves stole my phone. They robbed me. They stole my phone. They robbed me. I was robbed. They robbed me. I was the victim. I was robbed. They robbed me. The thieves robbed me. They stole my phone. My phone was stolen. It was stolen when they robbed me. Okay? So please never say they stole me. No, they stole me my phone. No, they robbed me. They robbed me. They stole my phone. Yeah, it's true. I was in Malaysia. And they stole my phone. They robbed me, but typically to be robbed is usually they come up to you, give me your phone, and then no. In this case, they stole my phone from my bag, and my bag was, entre comillas, it was locked. It was locked up apparently, but someone evidently knew someone had access to the area that it was locked in, went into my bag, and stole my phone. They stole my phone, and I say, I've been robbed. Someone stole my phone, my mobile phone. And it's kind of a long story. I managed to get the SIM card back, but that's a long story. Maybe I'll tell that story another day. But I managed to get my SIM card with all my numbers, but I lost the phone. Yes, but I have never been robbed on the street. Okay, we have other ways of robbing. We have pickpockets. Pickpocket is someone who typically goes into your pocket when you're on the metro, for example, and they stealthily remove your wallet from your pocket. That's a pickpocket. There's also a burglar. Now, a burglar is someone who typically comes in at night, quietly, comes into your house through the window and takes your television. That's a burglar. And that's a different type of robbery. A robbery. That's a different type of robbery. It's all theft. And they robbed me. But a robbery, un robo, a robbery, in the case of the burglar, a burglar typically comes in very quietly and tries to steal something without being noticed. So, yes. I've never stolen anything in my life. I don't like to steal, and I don't think it's fair to steal, and I hate people that steal. I do not like people that steal. Please do not steal. And to be honest, it bothers me. Really, I think that in Spain, my opinion, I think that people are a bit too tolerant of pickpockets, these thieves on the metro, for example, or on buses. I've seen it happen. I've seen people try to steal things on the metro from other people, and the victim. I'm not going to blame the victim by any means, but the victims here, they say, "Oh, go away," and they push them away and say, "Get out of here." But they never. Now, I don't support violence, but in where I come from, there are very few thefts in Canada. People don't steal things because people would call the police, but if you're a thief, you have to worry about the police. In Canada, you worry about the police, but you also worry about that person. If he catches me, he's going to punish me himself. So I'm not going to steal. So you worry about the police, but here in Spain, I find it a little bit frustrating. People, oh, go away! Don't steal my phone. Go away! Get out of here! No. I'm gonna. If someone tried to steal my wallet on the metro, well, I'm not a violent person, but let's just say I wouldn't be just running for the police. I would go after that person myself, and I would, particularly if I had friends with me, I would try to take the law into my own hands, let's just say. Anyway, I don't want to go on about that anymore, but I think if people have to be firm against thieves to really deter thieves from acting. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to move on now and take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. All right, friends, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. The vocabulary of the day. The first word today, basado en. Basado en. Based on. Based on. Based on. Based on. Yes, it's based on a true story. Capítulo. Ah, very interesting. Capítulo. Now, en un libro, ¿cómo es? En un libro. Chapter. Chapter. Now, on the radio, we have episodes. Well, this is a radio show, or an episode, un capítulo, is an episode, like on television as well. Have you seen that episode of whatever show? An episode. So for radio and television, we have episodes. For books, we have chapters. Chicle. Chicle is the third word, which is chewing gum. Can I have a piece of chewing gum? Very often we just say, can I have a piece of gum? Gum. Do you have any gum? Can I have a piece of gum? Really, I would never, if I'm in Canada, talking to my brother or my friend, I'd say, hey, can I have a piece of gum? And the grammar books would say I should say, may I have a piece of chewing gum? But I'm going to say, can I have a piece of gum? Gum. Chewing gum. Chicle. Okay. Harina. Harina. Flour. Flour. F-L-O-U-R. But it's pronounced the same as flour de flor. Flour. Espera. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Espera. So we say, hold on. All right. Okay, let's move on now to the last part of our class. We have the expression in the long run. A la larga. In the long run. And so if you study every day, if you listen to this show every day, if you watch Aprende Inglés every day, follow the classes, if you study every day, and you listen to English every day, in the long run, you will improve very substantially. You might not notice your improvement today or tomorrow, but in the long run, a la larga, in the long run, you will improve. Now, I also would like to talk about, well, on TV here, we'll be drilling this. In the long run, did he improve in the long run? Yes, he improved in the long run. Will I improve in the long run? Yes, I will improve in the long run. Did it work in the long run? Yes, it will work in the long run. But, so, we will see that drill on television today. But I want to mention something else. I want to mention the word eventually, which is very similar. Eventually. Not eventualmente. Eventualmente is occasionally. No. But eventually. Eventually is almost like a la larga. Well, almost like in the long run, but eventually. For example, if I say, if you buy a lottery ticket every day, eventually you will win. Al final, or someday. But if I say in the long run, it means it will take a long time, but you will win, which is different from eventually, because eventually it could be tomorrow. Maybe you'll win today. Eventually simply means at some point, maybe immediately, maybe in 35 years. I don't know, but eventually, if you buy enough lottery tickets, eventually you'll probably win something. Now, I'm using this as a grammatical example. I'm not suggesting that you buy lottery tickets, but I want to mention the difference between eventually and in the long run. Okay, but we're out of time, so I want to stop there. We'll review all of this tomorrow. I'm going to take a break, but I will be back in just a few minutes with the advanced portion of today's class, so I hope you will keep listening, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day and keep studying. Bye-bye.